Hello and welcome to a video from filmsbychris.com. That's Chris the K. I'm Chris the K. Today I am reviewing a previous video and answering a viewer's question. In the previous video, we wrote a shell script that asked for users' input, took all the input, and outputted some nice looking JSON. This is what the script example looked like. Hold on one second. Just copy and paste that. There we go. That's what we want. We'll hit enter. It'll ask me some questions. We'll say John for the first name, Smith for the last name, 555, 555, 5555 for the phone number, and we'll give them a birth date. And we get some nice JSON output from that user input. So what their question was, in this last part of the script here, we have this ARGS variable. What is that? Well, that's built into JQ, and it's getting the arguments that are passed here. So what are the arguments passed here? When we created that script, we looped and we appended to this variable. And then I'm just putting in that string right there. So let's just go ahead, not cat, but echo ARGS variable. So we have dash dash arg, and then we give the argument name and the value. Same here for last name and the value. And so we're doing that, and we're basically taking this line and putting it here into the JQ. We're using a variable to combine it all and clean it up some. So we're passing those arguments, and then this, again, is part of JQ saying, let's look at the arguments that are passed. So if I was to run this right here, again, it gives us our output. But what happens if we remove the named? Well, look at this. So we get a little more higher up in our output. So we're getting the named arguments here, but I didn't want to see all this. So I'm saying at this point, get all those arguments, but I just want the object names. So I can go dot named, and we'll get that. And we can take that a bit further. I should be able to do dot fname if I just wanted the first name, or dot lname if I wanted the last name. So this is just the arguments that were passed as JSON, and then each sub-element in that tree, or sub-object in the tree, however you want to word it. So that's what the ARGS is. It's looking at whatever arguments are actually passed to JQ, and then basically using them as, I don't want to say an array because it's technically not an array. But yeah, it's just the information for all the arguments, and it's a JSON. It's the first part of our JSON output, and then each item further down into the tree that we can go. So you could nest things further down if you'd like as well. Anyway, I hope that answers that question. And as always, please visit filmsbychris.com. That's Chris the K. There's a link in the description of my website. Watch the previous video to see more on what we just ran. If it didn't make sense, hopefully the previous video does. And I hope that you have a great day.